No, I'm a bad drinker, Johnny. I mean, when I drink, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
The next day, I usually wake up in some strange place with a kid with an accent playing with my feet.
Rodney Dangerfield crafted perfectly timed one-liners that created some of the most legendary moments on The Tonight Show.
And girls, they don't like my looks either. Well, the other day, a girl was driving a one-way street. I yelled out, one way. She yelled back, no way.
These are Rodney Dangerfield's funniest moments on Johnny Carson, the drive-in loner.
Really? My friends didn't know, though. I fooled them, you know. I used to go to drive-in movies alone and do push-ups in the back seat of my car. You know?
The image is ridiculous and painfully specific, which is why it lands instantly before he's already on to the next joke. The birth insult.
I mean, it's not easy being me. When I was born, the doctor told my mother I did all I could, but he pulled through anyway.
He opens with the classic cell phone about when he was born, the doctor slapped his mother instead of him. It's brutal and simple, and the audience understands the premise in 1 second with shock that's perfectly controlled.
When I was born, the doctor, he smacked my mother.
Johnny reportedly told his writers, that doctor joke is one of the greatest opening lines in comedy history. The butter knife victim.
Well, just last week, a guy pulled a knife on me. I could see it wasn't a real professional job. There was butter on it.
In his tough neighborhood material, he drops the detail that the knife pulled on him had butter on it. The laugh comes from flipping danger into something embarrassingly low rent, making the threat sound like a sad lunch, not a crime.
Oh, I live, you gotta watch yourself, I'll tell you the truth. I live in a tough neighborhood, you know? Yeah, last week a new guy moved in. He was showing off. He knew karate. He broke a brick with his hand. Then he broke his hand with a brick.
Carson said, Rodney finds the absurd detail that makes the whole joke work better than anyone. The window danger.
Club.
Very well. I'm on vacation now. For the month of July, I'm on vacation. I mean, they're breezing now. Remember those acts?
Who do you have in there now while you're gone? Do you have some big acts in there?
Porter's cleaning up. Okay,
Porter
who's in there? I don't know who's in there.
He adds the building gag that every time he closes a window, he hits somebody's hands, creating a cartoon visual delivered totally straight. It escalates the bad neighborhood idea without turning into a long story, keeping the pace flying.
Pressure going for me, it's just terrible. It's like pressure, like a heaviness. It's always on top of me, the heaviness, always there. Other guys wake up in the morning, new day, up and at 'em. I wake up, the pressure, the heaviness is waiting for me, nice, the heaviness. And sometimes I even talk to it. I say, hi, heaviness.
Johnny told his producer, Rodney's neighborhood jokes build on each other like a symphony of sadness. The Waterbed Disaster.
I mean, Johnny, I got no life. I got a waterbed. My wife calls it the Dead Sea.
He claims the neighborhood is so rough that when he bought a waterbed, they filled it up with the guy at the bottom. It's a perfect Rodney move, taking an everyday purchase and making it humiliating with misdirection that's clean and unexpected.
Figured out I'm sure I'll have twice a year.
Yeah.
And my doctor, he don't help either, you know, Dr. Vinny Boombachi.
How is that?
Carson later joked, I never know where Rodney's going with a setup, but the destination is always perfect. The Relaxation Problem.
I mean, I tell you, my house, I can never relax. I got a kid home, he's getting worse. I got a real mean kid, you know. Well, he scotch tapes worms to the sidewalk, then watches the birds get hernias.
In a Can't Relax bit, he starts with I can't relax, then goes into a bar setup, creating constant tension that becomes his engine for non-stop punchlines.
I'll tell you, I'm all right now. Last week I was in rough shape, though, you know. My wife's father, he moved in with us, has an electronic pacemaker. Every time he sneezes, the garage door opens. I saw my dentist, too, last week, another beauty. I said to him, Doc, look at my teeth, they're all getting yellow. He told me to wear a brown necktie. I tell you, on Halloween, that's when I know I'm ugly. I open the front door, kids give me candy.
The humor is he can't even unwind without turning it into a problem which is relatable, but his exaggeration is uniquely his. Johnny said, Rodney's anxiety is contagious, but somehow he makes misery into an art form. The smoke after intimacy tragedy.
And that's a beauty, huh? Well, with cigarettes, my wife and I, we made a deal, my wife and I. We only smoke after... I got the same pack now since 1975.
He jokes that he and his wife only smoke after doing the deed, and he's had the same pack since 1975, turning a deal into proof of total defeat. The line is funny because it's self-deprecation without whining, just a clean math-like punchline. It's a single sentence that tells a whole miserable marriage story. Carson loved marriage jokes, and Rodney's were always the darkest.
What bothers me is my wife. She's up to 3 packs a day.
The audience gasps first, then explodes because the implication is so brutal. Rodney delivers it deadpan, like he's reporting a fact, not telling a joke. The year 1975 is specific enough to make it: the Coke bottle fiasco.
I tell you, I want to relax. I can't relax. You kidding? I tried sniffing Coke. That didn't work out either. I couldn't get the bottle up my nose, you know?
He tries to sound wild, then undercuts himself, saying he tried Coke but couldn't get the bottle up his nose. The laugh is the instant collapse from cool to pathetic with classic Rodney timing. He lets you picture one thing, then swaps it with something ridiculous. The punchline is both shocking and stupid in the best way. Carson doubles over because the misdirection is so perfect. The audience loves how Rodney pretends to be hip, then reveals he's clueless.
How's your health?
No, but drugs are bad.
The drugs are bad, huh?
Bad for your health.
All right.
Drugs are bad.
The joke works on multiple levels: substance reference and complete misunderstanding. Rodney's delivery makes it sound like a genuine attempt gone wrong. The Bellhop Mix-up.
Well, there's wise guys. Well, I checked in a hotel. I asked the bellhop to handle my bag. He started to feel up my wife.
He says he checked into a hotel and asked the bellhop to handle his bag, and the bellhop felt up his wife. It's funny because handle my bag is an innocent phrase that turns into chaos. The punchline hits like a left turn but still feels inevitable in Rodney's world.
I said to him, I said, hey, buddy, who told you could play around my wife? He said, everybody.
It's filthy without being graphic, just a fast, perfectly angled implication. Carson's face shows he didn't see that coming, which makes it even better. The audience takes a second to process, then erupts. Rodney moves on immediately like it's not even his best material. The joke demonstrates his ability to find double meanings in normal phrases. The Sandbox victim.
Kid, I was an ugly kid, too.
How ugly?
How ugly?
He follows with an ugly kid line about playing in the sandbox, and the cat kept covering him up. The image is absurdly mean, but aimed only at himself, so the crowd relaxes and laughs. It's a perfect animal behavior visual that's simple and instant.
I was so ugly, my mother breastfed me through a straw.
It's one of those jokes that feels like it existed forever yet still hits fresh. Carson loves animal jokes, and this one combines that with Rodney's self-hatred perfectly. The audience can picture a cat treating young Rodney like waste.
I'm ugly, I'm telling you. My proctologist, he stuck his finger in my mouth.
The joke works because cats actually do that behavior. Everyone recognizes it. Rodney's delivery makes it sound like a traumatic childhood memory. Johnny asks if that really happened, and Rodney just shrugs and keeps going. The Prairie Fire birthday.
Help me forget Las Vegas. I'm going broke over there. Vegas, you gotta go broke. They got slot machines all over, even in supermarkets. I bought a dozen eggs, cost me $442.
He tags aging with the line that his last birthday cake looked like a prairie fire, creating a vivid picture of too many candles and total chaos. The punchline is funny because it's a classic Rodney exaggeration that still feels believable, making it a universal joke told with a uniquely over-the-top visual.
I was in a game show. I won a 20-day cruise in the Bermuda Triangle.
Carson laughs at the image of Rodney's cake engulfed in flames. The audience loves the Prairie Fire comparison because it's so specific and Western. Rodney delivers it like he's complaining about a real problem, not telling a joke. The visual works because everyone's seen birthday cakes with too many candles. But comparing it to a natural disaster elevates it to absurdity. Ed McMahon asks how old he is, and Rodney refuses to answer. The bit becomes about avoiding the real number while making jokes about being ancient. Carson tries different ways to extract Rodney's actual age. Rodney deflects each attempt with another self-deprecating line.
But drinking's bad, Johnny. I
It's
tell
not
you,
good
it's
for you,
not
not
good.
good.
I gotta watch my health. That's what's important. Health, Johnny.
Health is everything.
Health. I'm getting old. I'm not a kid anymore. I know I'm getting old. In Vegas, I played a slot machine. 3 prunes came up.
The back and forth becomes its own comedy routine. The audience enjoys watching Johnny try to crack Rodney's defenses. Rodney's ability to stay in character while improvising is on full display. He never breaks, never admits anything, just keeps making himself the punchline. Carson eventually gives up laughing at how stubborn Rodney is. The Prairie Fire joke spawns an entire segment about aging that wasn't planned. This demonstrates Rodney's skill at extending bits organically. He doesn't just deliver jokes, he builds comedy moments. The audience is crying laughing by the time they move on to the next topic, the tie straightening legend.
Well, what's new in your life?
What's new in my life?
Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing new, sir. Just trying to keep busy, that's all.
Yeah.
Working around, trying to keep busy. Pardon me.
Sure, it's all right.
Nothing. Emphysema.
Your health is...
One of the most famous legend beats is Carson laughing so hard he stands up and Rodney notices and straightens his tie like he knows he nailed it. The comedy isn't just the line, it's the performer clocking the moment in real time with that tiny adjustment being a silent victory lap.
You like it up there. Nice people up there, Johnny. In fact, I have a friend of mine get in touch with you up there. He's a good guy. A good guy to know. He runs an all-night crap game. He's really a... Hello? You gotta break him in, you know.
You gotta take him on the road, try him out.
It's legendary because you can see the exact second the room belongs to him completely. Rodney's tie straightening becomes one of the most replayed moments in Tonight Show history. Carson standing up was rare. He almost never broke his composure that completely. The audience goes absolutely nuclear when they see Johnny stand. Rodney's reaction is perfect. He doesn't celebrate or gloat. He just adjusts his appearance.
Two girls at once, you know. Yeah, if I fall asleep, they got each other to talk to. What's new with you?
That small gesture shows total confidence and professionalism.
Well, I'll tell you, Johnny, I count my blessings.
Do you really?
I count my blessings, you know. I mean, I'm doing okay today. Show business, I was broke for years, you know. Oh, I never had any money. I couldn't buy nothing. I used to go to orgies to eat the grapes. Are you kidding? I had no money at all. No money at all. My whole life, I never got a break with anything. You kidding? With me, nothing comes easy, nothing. Well, last week, my gay uncle died. Left me all his dresses.
He knows he destroyed, but he's already thinking about the next joke. Carson wipes tears from his eyes, still unable to speak. Ed McMahon is doubled over at the desk, barely visible. Paul Schaffer and the band are cracking up in the background. The moment feels like a coronation. Rodney has officially conquered The Tonight Show. Johnny later said that moment was one of his favorite memories from 30 years of hosting. The birthday cake grabber.
Happy birthday, dear Rodney. Give me the cake. Happy birthday to you.
Carson and Ed surprise Rodney with a birthday cake, and Rodney immediately barks, "Give me the cake."
The way this show is going, it's going to end up my face before the night is over. I got a feeling we're going to, hey, boom, you know, those things.
Remember those things where he says, give me the cake.
Give me the cake.
Give me the cake.
Don't give me the cake, okay? Don't give me the...
Johnny later said, only Rodney could turn a nice gesture into a demand and make it hilarious. The love and lust philosopher.
It's love. Love's an extension of light. And lust is an extension.
On a later appearance, he drops the clean relationship line that love is an extension of like, but lust is an extension of something else, leaving it hanging. The laugh comes from how philosophical he tries to sound before pulling it back into his grimy, cynical voice, making even a big idea feel like a bar joke. It's classic Rodney acting wise for 1 second, then undercutting it with a punchline showing he could make any topic his own. Carson leans forward knowing Rodney's about to land something perfect. The setup sounds almost profound, like Rodney's going to share actual wisdom. Then the punchline reveals he's still the same dirty-minded comedian. The audience loves the fake-out from intellectual to crude. Rodney's delivery makes it sound like he's discovered a universal truth. The philosophical framing makes the punchline hit harder. Rodney proves he's not just a joke machine, he understands comedy structure. Carson gives him a long segment because these appearances always deliver ratings. The audience knows they're watching a master at work. Rodney's comfort on Carson's couch is obvious. He treats it like his living room. That familiarity allows him to take risks other comics wouldn't attempt. The relationship between Johnny and Rodney was genuine mutual respect between comedy legends. Carson championed Rodney throughout his career, giving him prime spots. Rodney rewarded that faith by delivering legendary performances every single time. The 15 moments covered in this video prove Rodney was ahead of his time and most definitely revolutionary when it came to comedy. Which Rodney Dangerfield moment made you laugh the hardest? Drop your favorite in the comments and hit subscribe so you never miss classic Tonight Show content. Got a Rodney joke we didn't cover? Let us know below. And remember, as Rodney would say, I don't get no respect.